Today is a very special day, my friends, because today is the release of Tricky Trials. So the update came out today around 10 a.m. Eastern, something like that. And today I will give my honest review of Minecraft's newest update, Tricky Trials. So I'm pulling out the copper blocks here, and it was one of probably the best blocks they've ever added. I kid you not, I love the copper grades. I'm going to use them all the time. And just listen to that sound. It's the best. They're going to be good for like making drains. Like if you want a basement in your house in Minecraft and you put that like in a certain part of the floor, you could pretend it's a drain. And I feel like they'll be good for that purpose. And next are the copper doors. Now, I don't know how I feel about the copper doors because, like, yes, it was nice to get a new metal door type. However, it also means that it was kind of. Because, like, it was the second metal door we've had in the game, but it's kind of not how I expected it to be. Because with the iron doors, you can only open them with redstone signals. The copper doors, you would think they would function the same way. No, they don't. Instead of being like the iron doors where you have to use a redstone component to open them, the copper doors, you can just right click on them and open them with your hand, which really doesn't make that much sense. I wish they would have been like the iron doors where you need redstone to open them. So I probably won't use them as much as iron doors. I do wonder though, since they're metal, can zombies not break them down? I'm assuming not because they're metal and zombies cannot break down iron doors. I'll have to test that out. And now we're getting into the fun stuff, like the new copper bulbs. I am obsessed with these. Then again, like the copper doors, I'm not going to use them that often. Maybe I'll use them sometimes in some builds, but not like the redstone lanterns. And just listen to that sound. I probably won't use them as much as redstone lanterns, like I said, because they're just the way they turn on and off is kind of weird. Like if you flip a lever to turn a redstone lamp on, you flip it again, it'll turn it off immediately. But with the copper bulbs, if you turn on a copper bulb with a lever, like you flip the lever on to turn the copper bulb on, if you flip it off, the copper bulb stays on, whereas a redstone lamp, it immediately turns it off. So you can see here, I flip it, it turns it on. Flip it again, it stays on. If you flip it, it turns on, but if you flip it off, it stays on. With the redstone lamps, they don't work like that. All they do is if you flip the lever, turn it on, flip the lever again, it turns it off. You have to flip it twice to get the copper bulb to turn off. Probably won't use them that much. They are nice though. And oh my goodness, we are getting into a game changer. The Crafter. It is one of my favorite redstone blocks they've ever added. Oh my gosh. It basically automates crafting, which when they announced it in the teasers, I was like, oh my goodness, you have to be lying. This has to be a joke. No, it wasn't. They were for real. It's just so revolutionary. Like being able to automate crafting, one of the most tedious, annoying parts of the game. Now you can hook this up to your iron farm and craft iron blocks or bars or everything. Like, oh, and that's another thing. You can toggle on and off which slots you want to use, which is so cool. So like I was about to say, you could hook this up to an iron farm, have all the iron ingots from your iron farm fed into a crafter with hoppers, and then put that crafter on a redstone clock, and then automatically bulk craft iron blocks or whatever you need. Say you need 1,000 iron blocks for a build, hook this crafter up to an iron farm, have it automatically craft 1,000 iron blocks, and you're good to go. It's so revolutionary. And I thought we would never get anything like this in the game ever. And another thing is you can't take stuff out. You have to have a redstone signal to power it, which makes sense. Another thing is they also added a bunch of they added a new weapon, the mace, which is nice because they haven't got added a new weapon since 1.14 Village and Pillage. To craft it, you need a heavy core from a vault and a breeze rod from a breeze. And now, yes, oh, and like I said here, you can't take it out because I tried. You need a redstone signal for the crafter. So, like, the breeze rod, it's kind of like the air version of a blaze. And so we're going to test it out here. It kind of reminds me of Thor's hammer, but in Minecraft, aka the mace. Kind of looks like Thor's hammer. So we're going to test it out on slimes here. And we haven't gotten a new weapon since 1.14 Village and Pillage came out in June of 2019. 5 years ago we got the last newest weapon. Took them 5 years to add another. So now we're going to test the mace out here on slimes. And this is probably my favorite weapon in the entire game. So here we're going to test it out. I got the new enchantments. The new enchantments are Breach, Windburst, and Density. And it's so cool. I mean, look at it. Okay, maybe I wasn't using it right here in the beginning, but then I figured it out. Nope, used it wrong again there. Used it wrong again there. It took me a few minutes to figure out how to use it, but once I got the hang of it, oh my goodness, it was the best. So I gave myself jump boost. And listen. Listen to that. It's noise. That was... I don't know which one that was. My favorite enchantment is Windburst because it launches you into the air. I mean, look at how high it launches you. You do take fall damage, though, which is kind of annoying. But still, it's so cool. So we're going to test it out after I regenerate some more. This is going to be my most used weapon in the game. I mean, look at how high it launches you. And then you die, which is kind of annoying. But it happened. I probably won't use a mace every single day. So moving on from that, we got 20 new paintings. 20 of them. And we also got some new sizes of painting, like 4x3, 4x2. No, we had a 4x2 before. But we had one single 4x2 painting in-game. They added 2 more. And they also added a new size of 2 new sizes, 4x4 and 3x3, which is so nice. It was just, we needed new paintings so badly. I kept using the same paintings over and over again because we just didn't have any new ones. And we got 3 new music discs as well. We got 3 new music discs. And this painting is called Orb. This one is called Passage, Low Mist, Finding, Changing, Pond, Backyard, Tides, Sunflowers, Owl Lemons, which I thought was pretty funny, Fern, End Boss, Coton, Cave Bird, Banquet, Bouquet, Unpacked, Humble, Baroque, Prairie Ride, and Meditative. Now we're getting into the gameplay side of things, where I found a trial chambers because I wanted to test out the new gameplay, and it was genuinely hard. Like, I almost died so many times trying to do the trial chambers that it was so hard. Like, all the mobs, and the fact that breezes can shoot the wind charge, and when a breeze shoots a wind charge, it can push the buttons. So if there's a dispenser nearby that has water in it and a breeze throws a wind charge at it, it'll hit the button, and then the wind charge will activate the water in the dispenser. See, this is what I mean by it being so hard. Like, there was so many mobs, and they just kept coming. This makes the old dungeons that we had in the game, that we've had for like 13 years feel very boring and very outdated. I love the trial chambers so much better. They're a much better dungeon than the old dungeons. We needed this so badly because the old dungeons, they were kind of, they were okay. They just had a 3x3 room, a dungeon, a mob spawner in the middle, and then 2 chests. These trial chambers are so much better than the old dungeons. I will probably come here more often than, probably more often than the old dungeons. But then again, not every single day. Each time I play Minecraft, I'm not going to come into a trial chambers. Just not my, it's like how when they added Woodland Mansions in 1.11, that I didn't go to those hardly ever. I went to those once in the game when the update came out. One time I went in there. One single time. And I've never gone back. I mean, I've gone back since, but I've only played it once. One time. These trial chambers I will probably use all of the time. But then again, not all the time. Every once in a while I will probably come back here. And the breezes are kind of annoying. Like the breeze shooting the wind charge is kind of annoying. And the way it dispenses water and pushes you, and the water pushes you on the wall, kind of annoying. But at the same time, so cool. And then I tried to find a trial key. And they really didn't put a second ladder to get up to the upper level. So I went the parkour way. And I was kind of struggling with basic parkour. The basic parkour was kind of embarrassing. I did struggle a little bit. But then again, I don't play parkour in Minecraft that much, so I'm not that experienced. But I got it, though. And then I'm trying to find the vault. So I found the key. And now we're going to go unlock the vault from the trial spawner. Since we got the key from the trial spawner, we're going to go unlock the vault. Instead of going back down, I just jumped down. It didn't take any fall damage. So now we get to go unlock a vault and see what we get. Overall, I think the trial chambers are going to become one of my favorite structures. Just I won't use them all that often. And we got some emeralds, an ominous potion. So what I did is I drank it to try and figure out the ominous trials, which are so cool. Then again, this makes the old dungeons that we've had for like 13 years feel so outdated. The trial chambers are just so much better. So I did the ominous trial, and this breeze was so annoying, but I was able to kill it. That was cool. And now we got the wind charge effect. Excuse me. I don't know what the wind charge effect does, but it would be so cool to find out. And then they spawned like a million different breezes, so I had to go kill them. And then, for whatever reason, it spawned like a million zombies with swords. And they did a lot of damage. Like, I almost died so many times. It is kind of a fun challenge, though. So I went and hide behind a pillar to regenerate. I ate an enchanted golden apple to regenerate the damage quickly to heal. And then I just had to kill all the zombies. And they just kept coming for whatever reason. It was so hard. And especially because the breeze was trying to blow you everywhere with the wind charge and throwing you into the water and into the zombies. But in the end of the day, I killed the zombies. They just kept coming though. See, the breeze just throws you around so much, and then with the water pushing you, it was genuinely hard. But it wasn't, I had the hang of it. It's just so the trial ended. I heard the little noise in my headphones. Gonna regenerate. I did try and find where the key was. I know we got another key because I heard the noise. The trial chambers are also kind of a maze. No, it wasn't a key. It was a golden carrot. So we got some golden carrots. But the trial chambers are literally such a maze. You can get lost in them so easily, and they're just not that easy to navigate. And I don't know why, but there's no ladders to go all the way up there. Like, why, Mojang? Why did you not put an extra 2 ladders to go up there? I mean, it's fine. I could have just destroyed the ladders and built up there, but I chose to go the parkour route again, which, again, I am struggling. It was kind of easier this time. I just took my time. It did kind of, well, I say easier, and I just fell in the footage, so that was interesting. I don't know why they put a block there to catch you from falling all the way down. Kind of confusing. When I could have just built a staircase and with the cobblestone and bridged in the gaps, but I chose to not cheat and do the parkour route. Nothing in the chest, which I don't know why. I don't know if that was meant to be a loot chest. Maybe it's a bug. But there was no loot in there. There was another vault. Overall, Trial Chambers, 12 out of 10. Highly recommend. Along with the new paintings, the new music discs, the new wind charge and mace, all of it, infinity out of 10. This is probably one of the best updates they've made, in my personal opinion. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on Tricky Trials, because I love this update. I'm going to have so much fun playing it. See, this is what I mean. I tried to get back in my little room that I made up there, but I didn't place enough ladders, so I couldn't. So I was stuck in the trial chambers. They are a good source of copper, though. Like, if you don't want to go... Overall, I rate Tricky Trials a 20 out of 10. Best update by far. All the new paintings, the mobs, the breeze, the bogged, the trial chambers, the ominous trials, the vaults, the keys. Everything was so well done. I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with this update. And speaking of going through this update, I'm going to be going live on Twitch around 10 p.m. Eastern time, going through the new update and going over all the stuff I didn't get in this video, because this video is kind of long, kind of almost 30 minutes long. So if you would like to come by to the Twitch stream, again, we're going live at 10 p.m. Eastern time, going through all the update stuff. I'll link my Twitch channel down below. And with that, I will see you all next time. Goodbye. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.